Truth is, these are groups hauling in millions in taxpayers' dollars, your money, under government contracts to facilitate illegal immigration. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. We are your them. What in the world is going on here in this United States of America? Today, I was looking over some links that I had put up on my other videos, and I'd like to go over it with you. It's quite interesting. I'm not a data scholar. I'm not a scholar of any of this stuff, but it does look kind of suspicious. So we're going to start here with this article. Okay, and I'd like to bring your attention to an article from the New York Post from July 22nd of 2022. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. We're just going to scroll down through it. Talking about if you're a taxpayer in New York or anywhere in the U.S., you're getting scammed by groups like United Way, Catholic Charities, and Central American Refugee Center. That's the CARECEN. CARECEN. You may think that these are charities. Truth is, these are groups hauling in millions in taxpayers' dollars, your money, under government contracts to facilitate illegal immigration. It's money laundering. Democratic politicians want to maximize illegal immigration. They don't want their fingerprints on it. The remedy: pay so-called charities that will do the work for them. Who's in on the scam? President Joe Biden and politicians across the country, including Governor Kathy Hochul, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, and our own Mayor Eric Adams. Okay, even before crossing the border, migrants still in Mexico are being handed debit cards loaded with $800 a month to enable them to pay for necessities. The gift cards are distributed by the nonprofit Organization for Migration, thanks to the money provided by the U.S. State Department. After crossing and surrendering to the U.S. border agents, many migrants are checked to go to Catholic Charities, which provides them with hotel rooms, meals, and clothing. Sometimes pays for their bus or plane ticket to their chosen destination. Sister Norma Pimentel, Executive Director of Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, explains that the mission is merely to give a cup of water in Jesus' name. But they're stealing that cup of water from other people. You can't take from Peter to give to Paul in this kind of a situation. Oh, here we go. Who can argue that, except the money isn't coming from the Sunday collection basket? Sister Pimentel admits. Her organization is reimbursed by the federal government. It's coming from taxpayers who have no clue they're supporting this operation. Texans such as Congressman Lance Gooden blamed these organizations for fueling the dramatic increases in illegal migration across the southern border and throughout the country. Okay, I want to get down to this part here. You can go and read this. I'll leave the link down below. So I'm scrolling down. Scrolling down. Okay, here's the part I want to read you, and then there's going to be more. New York is required to provide shelter to anyone from anywhere who has no other place to sleep. That's thanks to lawsuits brought by nonprofits such as Coalition for Homelessness. That's thanks to lawsuits brought by nonprofits such as Coalition for the Homeless. Who funds the coalition? New York City and New York State. The coalition is a quasi-government actor posing as a charity. It is the city suing the city. The losers are taxpayers who foot the bill for the charities. Okay, and then I want to bring your attention over here. I googled this site called Open Secrets, client profile, Catholic Charities. Select year 2023, and I just want to bring you down to the data. Something happened in 2010 that they needed they lobbied for the annual lobbying by Catholic Charities. So something happened here in 2010, and this seems to be shortly before all this immigration really got started. I have an article from 2014 I'm going to show you. But anyways, I thought that was quite interesting. Before that, it was hardly anything. Now look. But 2010, something happened in 2010. And look, Catholic Charities of Chicago is on here, and then Catholic Charities of Eastern Washington. I have no idea. But I want to bring your attention to this other article. Okay, Catholic bishops receive $65 million for alien children from feds. This is from July 22nd, 2014. So, in 2010, they did all that lobbying, I guess, and then they were getting a lot more money, and then, here we are at this article. And, you can go read the article. It's just talking about the immigrants coming and how they're helping them, blah, 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 blah. But the interesting part that I didn't look at the other day is down here in the comments, and I still haven't read them all. But it just gives you a little glimpse into people knew this was really going on in 2014. I'm sure there was a lot of people. I was not one of them. Not like this, not like we're at now. Okay. One of these comments says, many years ago, a conservative presentation nun told me that the church must never accept handouts from the state. She was totally correct in her judgment. Whenever we accept anything from the state, we automatically become slaves of the state because then they own us. The government wants as many Catholics as is possible to vote Democratic in the upcoming election. And of course, most of the Hispanics in the United States will vote against the Republicans. This is another sneaky way of controlling the Catholic Church and of increasing their demonic hold on society. Somebody else says, who do you prefer the money give its grant money to? And the answer was, the money should go to individuals that were born here or came here legally. The government church are inviting these people to break the law and come to the U.S., and we will take care of you. My taxes and church contributions should go for legal purposes. Wait until you read what Nancy P. had to say today regarding the children. All of these people should be returned home so we can take care of our own and our veterans who really need help. I never see the bishop say anything about the veterans. I think these comments are quite interesting, and especially considering they were from 2018, 2014, and here we are in 2024, 10 years later, and it's a million times worse. So it seems like all these charities are just a little undercover way for the politicians to bribe new voters to vote for them. Although at this point, all these people coming up from Venezuela that are left outside in the cold weather in these states like Denver, Chicago, and New York, I don't think they're going to want to vote for a Democrat. The blacks in Chicago, they're not voting Democrat. The Hamas protesters in the street, I don't think they're voting Democrat either. So who do we have left that's voting Democrat? I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out there. What was the church doing in 2010 that they needed so much more lobbyists? And now we're here now with all of these immigrants, and a lot of them are coming through the Catholic Charities. Something's up. Something don't make sense. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.